Good day, good people. Today, I want to touch on a topic that many people don't really know too much about, or they have questions because they fear what is the outcome of the final destination. They fear that. They fear that, and sometimes, we search for answers. You know, signs are symbol for the conscious mind. In order to know how this things work, how this thing work with God and ourselves. We was made in the image and after the likeness of our great Father, God Allah. So if you look on certain social media platforms and other social media like dating sites or what have you, people the religious preference asks. I mean, the dating site asks what the religious preference is, and most times you have people saying I'm a non-believer. If you look at the world today, you'll see that this particular understanding exists almost 80% everywhere. I think people have forgotten or gave up on God and what this deific life is about. You know, um, I'm a firm believer that God exists. I know He exists, and I have concrete evidence and proof that He exists. So, to all non-believers who gave up on the fact that God is who you have to depend on a daily basis, I pray for you that you get your understanding that, um, or seek for some information indicating that God is real. You know, um, Signs and symbol for the conscious mind. So, prime example or proof that God is real. I just want you later on tonight when you sleep, when you prepare yourself for bed. Okay. In some instances, we all have dreams. Okay. We all have dreams. And we don't, most people don't know their self. I mean, the great God and I say, know thyself. Know thyself. Teach yourself to know thyself. Okay. Say like you have a dream. And that dream, you've seen it again. You've seen it again. And who you think when you lie and sleep and you're not conscious and your conscious goes and it's called deja vu. They call it deja vu. It took you your dream took you to a place that you never seen before. And it comes in actuality. It becomes reality. Who do you think direct that course? Do you think you did it? Man, it's not self-sufficient. That's your spirit. That's God directing your spirit. May it be God or the evil one. When you lay asleep, something is directing that spirit on the other side. And a lot of people don't think they think when you die, it's just it. It's not like that. It's more to this picture. It's more to this puzzle. Death is no enemy to man, not unless you make it an enemy. And heaven and hell, it's not a place to be searched or found. It's a condition, it's a state of mind where your spirit realm resides. So like understand that, when you have nightmares, that's your devil taking you to the hell, the hellfire where he exists. When you have a nice dream and you don't want to wake up out of that dream, well, that's God. That's God directing your course and showing you what he had for you, taking you to places where you never been before. That's God doing that. So it's another step to this fleshly thing. Is when you get to the spiritual realm, it's a different step. And in this world, we are living two lives. Okay, either you're gonna be an evil person or if you're gonna be a good person. It's only two things in this world that direct your course. On this course, see this flesh is just a bauble to carry you to the other side. This is a test to show you or to teach you what you want to be on the other side. Or this battle don't stop here. And when they say this battle is not yours, it's definitely not yours, but you gonna have to participate. I just feel sorry for God sometimes, when everybody turn their back on him. But in the instance of something happening, if he is the first person they call. I mean, first thing they call. First, but oh God, help me. But you don't believe. Psychologically, you playing games with yourself. Know that God is real. God exists. He is the creator of everything that is, was, and evermore will be, or shall be. Man is not self-sufficient. And see, this is what's going on now today. With people that made it uh have gained access to the rich and famous. Okay. They think that their money can buy you God, can buy you heaven. The same thing that I'm gonna do as a poor man, the same thing you're gonna do as a rich man. When you die, ain't none of that going with you. But if you keep your richness in the fleshly things and things of the world, oh, that's not the rich reality I want. I want to be rich in blessedness. I want to have that place in heaven when it's time to go, when it's time to get out of here. And see, you create your own heaven and hell. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I can give you a prime example of what heaven and hell is about. See, this is a replica of what heaven and hell is about here on earth. You understand what I'm saying? See, like when you land in that casket and God don't lift your spirit up out that casket, and you just land there still in darkness. And God, see, you got to depend on God. When you're in that casket, something got to lift you. Ever been asleep before? And you just land there, and your spirit trying to wake you up, but your body won't wake up. They call it the old folks call it the witch riding your back, but that's your spirit. It's trying to wake this flesh up. One day it's not going to wake up. And only God can lift that spirit up out of your flesh to take you where he want to be, or Satan. It all depends on what you choose, what type of life you made. You you own your own destiny, and that's the good part about life. You could choose what you want to do. And who in their right mind don't want to go to a place that you ain't got to deal with nobody that want to murder you, nobody want to rob you, nobody want to smoke weed all day in your house, bust somebody head in your house, all that crazy wild stuff. When you go to heaven, you ain't got to deal with that. Who want to sit in front of the liquor store all day? Drunkards and wine heads out there. You don't want that. You don't want that when you gotta die. You deal with that when you was here. Why would you want to deal with that on the other side? Or that's where your hell is gonna be. The devil got his own his little corner. On every corner of this world, the devil had his own little place where though all his demons reside. They can have that. I don't want that. I know I have a God. I know God is real. Just because he doesn't bless you for the worldly things that you want to be blessed for, you give up on them. Why? Because you can't have the Mercedes, because you can't have the Range Rover, or you can't have the BMW. All this stuff like that, man. Don't you know that stuff is nothing compared to your soul? When you damage your soul for that stuff, baby, it's not good. So death is real. Heaven and hell is real. Remember, it's a state of mind. It's where your spirit going around. So your spirit realm is going to reside. So like understand that. This is my son behind me, man. The same thing I'm talking about. I brought him into Islam a long time ago. Some guys, they came and murdered him for the same stuff I'm talking about. So understand that it's not the end when you die. It's not the end with you when you die. So I don't care where you get to. I don't care what religion. Religion ain't nothing but a link is to keep one mass controlled under one way of thinking. That's what religion is. But when you believe that God is real, that's all that counts. I don't care where you go to. If you want to study Buddhism, if you want to study Judaism, if you want to study Confucius, if you want to study Christianity, Islam, man, chase after God, man, like you chase after that money out here. Chase after God like you chase after that get high. Chase after God, man, like you chase after them wine bottles, man. God is real, man. He only waiting for you to make that choice, what you want to do. The devil is real too. A lot of people hate God because death has affected their family. Oh, I don't believe in God, but yeah, it was your same son or daughter was out there robbing people. Did you think they was going to heaven, or do you think they was going to do good, doing a good deed by going out there robbing somebody and killing somebody? But you be the main parents and fathers. Oh, my child ain't doing that. But you out there with your child 24/7? No. Ask questions. Ask God why. Don't just don't hate him. He loves you. Peace.